This is the chicken coop. I just cleaned it out. It was painted previously. It has a little cat door which did disintegrate and I replaced with that. There's mesh everywhere. There's an actual gap here. And then the floor currently is lifted up. It is, when you drop it down, okay, so there's the 4 nesting boxes, that platform, and what we did have, which is on the grass there, is a ramp resting on that platform and like stopping just butted up in here. And then we modified that to also create a flat piece of wood that rested underneath that one on top of that one and just kind of balanced, so that instead of a ramp it was more of a jump. And then we used to have another plank of wood going from that piece there to a piece that was screwed in there to there. But we've removed it because it actually interferes with the floor lifting up and down. At the next level, we had another horizontal piece with a notch cut out for the perch to rest on, and the perch balanced on here. So it sat in there, and on that side it was wedged in with a wedge to keep it in place. This door, just the little nail bends up and down to open and close that, and can't even remember why that's there. It's had a really big clean out. It did have building paper on the top of the roof, but I've just pulled that down because it was wet from water blasting and pretty old anyway. So I've been able to clean it out as best as I can. It is treated timber and the paint is still pretty good. I did several layers at the time. This black stuff is actually because when I had a mite problem, I painted some oily stuff on there, but haven't had mites for years and years and years. Got rid of that with proper treatment. So let me just demonstrate the floor, which on cleaning and sorting now, I've realized it is loose on one side, i.e. the hinge. It's hinged in that corner, but this one has come off, so it can be placed down. It's got holes drilled out. Yeah, so I will keep that down now. Let me do the outside. So the chains on the front, and it's on skids, so designed to drag around just by those 2 planks on either side. This wall I actually tried to paint, that's why it's sort of semi-black. This is all very, very solid, and timber is fine here. This piece is still doing the job, but it's definitely seen better days. And then there's the paper, which has actually protected quite a lot of it. And then, like you saw, it has the little hinge so you can clip it up. That's that. And then I did have 4 pieces. There are here 4 sheets, which could do with a good clean, but there's clear plastic, quite thick, and I had it screwed in on the sides, 2 layers, so winter and summer I would bring it down and double them up at the bottom. The only thing I would say is not having it right, like leaving a little gap so that you don't end up with dirt trapped in there. The door locks up and down. that's not a problem. And same with this door here. Shuts and locks, no problem. Okay, so here it is with the floor down and the ramp reinstated. This was the horizontal piece that we had sitting up on this piece that we've taken down, which was sitting across, so the chickens would go up the ramp across onto there and either roost there or go up to the next level, which is the roost sitting at this height, nestled into the piece that has been taken down currently, like that. We can put that back if whoever is going to take this is going to keep the floor down. If you want to keep the floor up, then we will not put that back because it'll need a slightly modified version. I can't remember how we first made it, but yeah, that piece would need to be removed every time. Alternatively, a piece screwed straight into here to nestle that in. So